guys, and welcome back to another Python tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to be going over something that I've worked over the last few weeks, which is a Python to Google API. I'll post a video above on how to set this up because I don't want to intrude on this person's tutorial. I can't remember the name that his name off the top of my head, but it was a very good tutorial and I used it since then. So just to start off with, I found this video. It came up in my suggested videos on YouTube. I watched it and learned how to set up Google API. I mean, in the future I could make a how to set it up video personally, but at this stage I'm not going to. So that means that I'm going to take all the stuff that he taught me in that video and copy and paste it over straight away. So I'm going to grab this here, copy and paste. Now I also need to configure my Python interpreter for PyCharm, and I have Python 3.4, and I'll apply it with all the necessary libraries. Okay, so what I'm going to do in here is I'm going to ask for a name. Actually, we'll go down another line. Name equals input. And we're going to get a string input. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. A string input. Oh my god, I can't type today. And we're going to say input your name and press enter. So this is going to be a video where, this is going to be a program where anyone can use it. We're going to compile this in another video too. We're going to compile in the next video. So we're going to want this line, and we're going to want to copy it and paste it onto the next line, because we're going to be using the same input, or same sort of input as a comment. We're going to take a user's comment, so instead of asking for a name, input a comment and press enter. That's going to be your name, not our name, and that's that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to scrape an IP address. So we're going to go here and we're going to get a bit of code that I use, which is user IP equals, we're going to go requests, which is what this input here is. We also have time, which I have imported. That won't be in the tutorial. These two inputs here won't be in the tutorial that I linked above earlier, but they are in this one because I'm using them. So requests.get, it then scrapes http JSON ip.com and then after that we go .json, and and we put the parentheses, and then we put square brackets IP. So that gets the IP field from that file, and the IP also needs to be inside quotations. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and we want to get a specific sheet from this. So if I go ahead and open up my code here, or open up what the file looks like, then I can show you it. I just want to quickly clear that IP field because I don't feel like showing everyone's IP that's tested it for me. So what we have here is we have a quick little explanation. So I'm not going to show you the comments either due to that, but we have in this G field here the number of people committed to the line. So there's 12 lines that are here, and every time someone commits it'll add one to this and then it'll print it in the next line. So what we want to do is we want to get that value, and to get that value we want to collect it. So result equal int of sheet dot cell 1 to 7 dot value. So that's going to get the value from that field. Now we want to go sheet.update. So that's going to update the cell. And then we're going to go and update the 17 sheet, with result +1. So that's instantly going to update it by 1, so that the next person that needs it can grab the next value, and it'll update it instantly before it tries to write to the file. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go, I didn't need to bring this down with me, is we're going to go print writing to line result +1. So we're going to get the value of how many are currently in there, and we're going to append to the +1, and so that we don't have to re-grab that number every time we want to use it, we just reassign the variable +1, and then we want to go print result -1, sorry, not with parentheses, result -1, people have committed to this before you. So we got a double M there, and so that's going to show how many people have committed, because there's a line on the top that if I grab the file again, this one, you can see here we got IP, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, but only 11 people have committed because this line here is currently inactive. So we want to get -1 off that. Alright, so carrying on from that, we now want to get the row. So this is what we're going to be adding to the row. We're going to add the name that the user put in, the comment that the user put in. We're going to add the time in string F time, string format time. We're going to add percentage hour, not percentage hour, percentage minute, and seconds. We're also going to add time dot string F time, and we're going to add that as a percentage D / percentage M / percentage year with a capital Y, and that's going to add the date that they published it in, and then we're going to add time dot string of time and percentage B. We're also then going to add user IP, because that's something that we're scraping, and that's just mainly for like safety's sake, because if someone was to put a comment in there that we don't want in the thing, then we can kind of see that they have added that. Alright, and see who's done it. Say if we needed to trace it, we could see. There's no really malicious use for that. Now we're going to be saying then please wait, wait, so that the user doesn't just click off it, and then we're going to say sheet dot insert underscore row result +1. So it's going to insert the row below the one that's currently in there, because since we've got 12 rows, we grab the 12 out and then we put a 13 back in, and then we use 13 everywhere else by using a +1. Then at the end, after we've inserted that row, we want to say print, and we want to print thank you for your submission. Time dot sleep 5. So what this is going to do is it's going to print out thank you for submission once this line here has been run. It takes about half a minute to a minute depending on how many items you're saving to the row, I believe. And then we're going to sleep it for 5 seconds while it displays thank you for your submission, and then the batch file or the batch window will close. Alright, so that's everything we needed to do for this video. Obviously a lot of this is covered in the video that I linked above at the top at the beginning, and so this here is all covered, and this here, this sort of stuff here and this sort of stuff here is covered. I've really mainly designed the input, the IP generation, all this sort of stuff here, and made it to my own program. I intend on using this for my snake game that you might see earlier in my thing. I'm going to make an update for that where you can see global high scores of other players. I don't believe that I will make a name system for that, maybe, because that could be reasonably difficult, maybe. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into how I can do it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.
Alright, hello there, guys. You've obviously made it to the end of the video, so you've obviously enjoyed it or had to watch the whole thing at least. So if you could consider subscribing, that would be a great help to my channel. If you have any suggestions for future videos, make sure to drop them in the comments below. Like the video to show your support to me so that I can know whether you like the content that I'm making. And yeah, hope to see you in the